Welcome to the very first board game award show on this channel. Today we're going to be talking about the best games that came out in 2021 in 10 different categories. There can only be 3 nominations in each category to keep this video relatively short. I just quickly want to mention that I think all these games are really good games that came out this year, but only one can win per category. So with that being said, let's just jump right into the video. Best theme game of 2021. Now these are games that I thought had a really unique theme that came out this year. Here are all the nominees. Messina 1347. Now this was a really bold theme that came out this year because it is dealing with the Black Plague. However, some of the profits of this game are going to be going to Doctors Without Borders. So I think getting this game is a really good cause. It is a worker placement game / engine building game, where you are trying to deal with the Black Plague and try to find new homes for the townfolk in the game. Next up, I have Ark Nova. Now this is a zoo themed game where you are trying to establish and build your own zoo. This one definitely stands out of all the themes that came out this year. It's also a really good game. Last of the best theme, we have Moltrim Medieval Detective. This is a medieval fantasy detective game with a really good storyline, where you are trying to unravel the mysteries that are in the game. Now the winner of this category is, I have to give it to Moltrim. The storyline in this game is insane and it really fits with the theme of the game. I highly recommend to get your hands on this if you can. It's a really good game. Best good looking game. Now there are tons of good looking games that came out this year, but here are the nominees. Canvas. Players will collect art cards, layering 3 of them together to create their own unique painting. When this game came out, it was all over social media, and the artwork in this is just insane. Sleeping Gods, another great game done by Red Raven Games. Now if you don't already know, the designer behind Red Raven Games does the artwork for all his games. All his games have amazing artwork. Next up I have The Rocketeer Fate of the Future. This is based off the Disney film, and just look at that box art. This game's artwork definitely stands out. It's a really good 2-player game. Now which one has the best artwork? I have to give the winner to Canvas. This is a game about artwork and it really shows in this game. Best cooperative game. Now I'm not too sure if this game came out in 2020 or 2021, but I knew it gained popularity in 2021. So that's why I'm including this one on the list, and that is The Loop. Now this is a great family game where you are teaming up to try to defeat the evil doctor. We also have Starview Valley. Now this is based off the video game and it's a really good cooperative game. And the last nominee is The Siege of Runagau. This came out in Essen and it was a huge hit. It is a cooperative tower defense game. This game can be really difficult at times, and that makes it a really good cooperative game because it takes really good communication and teamwork to win at this game. So the winner of this category has to be The Siege of Runagau. I really enjoyed this game and I highly recommend, if you're looking for a good cooperative game, to check this one out if it interests you. Now next category is Best Horror Theme. Now the reason why I picked horror theme for this one, this is actually going to be a fan choice if I continue to do this next year. But for me, I really enjoy horror games, so that's why I included it on today's list. There's a lot of horror themed games that came out this year, but here are the 3 nominees. Horrified American Monsters, The Hunger, and Unfathomable. And the winner in this category has to go to Horrified American Monsters. This is a great cooperative horror game where you are going against the classic monsters. Let me know what your favorite horror game is that came out in 2021 in the comment section down below. Next up, we have the best expansion of 2021. Here are the nominees. Dune Imperium Rise of Ix, Aquatia Cold Waters, and Lost Ruins of Arnak Expedition Leaders. Now if you own any of these games, these are expansions that you definitely have to pick up. But there can only be one winner, and that winner is Lost Ruins of Arnak Expedition Leaders. Now this is an expansion that definitely improves for the base game. I highly recommend, if you own Lost Ruins, to pick this expansion up. It definitely improves the gameplay overall. Now moving on, we have the best value game. Now for this category, I tried to find games that give you a whole lot of gameplay for very little money. So here are the nominees. Terraforming Mars Ares Expedition, Furnace, and Crew Mission Deep Sea. All these games are fantastic that came out this year, but here is the winner for the best value. Terraforming Mars Ares Expedition. This game has a whole lot of gameplay and has a lot of good reviews, so I highly recommend to pick this one up, especially if you're a fan of Terraforming Mars. Best Solo. This category was the hardest one for me to put together because there were so many good solo modes that came out. So here are the nominees that I came up with. Sleeping Gods, Hadrian's Wall, and Final Girl. I have to give this award to Final Girl. This is a horror solo game and I'm a huge fan. This one has the whole package. So if you enjoy horror games, dice placement games, this is one I think everyone should check out. Best Euro games, we have Golem, Merchant's Cove, and Glutenberg. All these games were really good this year, but only one can win this award, so it has to go to Golem. This game was a lot of fun to play, and if you haven't got a chance to play it, I highly recommend to check it out. It's a game where you have to build your own golem, and it's a lot of fun, and it has a very unique marble mechanic. It's something I think a lot of people will have fun playing. That's why it wins this category. Best game of the year. For this category, I try to narrow down games that I think that everyone would enjoy. Here are the nominees. Dinosaur World, Dune, a game of conquest and diplomacy, and Red Rising. Now all these games were amazing, but there can only be one winner, and that has to go to Dinosaur World. It brings back a lot of childhood memories, and I know when my son gets older, he's gonna love this game. That's why I had to give this game Best of the Year. Now the last category is Best Overall Game. Now this is a game that I thought had overall the best design, theme, mechanics, and that's why I had to give this award to Sleeping Gods. This game has a really good solo mode, artwork is amazing. I highly recommend check out any of these games that I mentioned on the list because I think all these games were great. But let me know what your top 10 games were that came out in 2021 in the comment section below. Next year I hope to get you guys more involved in this list because I had a lot of fun making this video, and I thought this would be a good idea for the community to join in on, and we can all discuss what games should win what category. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to check out this video here because I'm sure you guys will enjoy it too, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.